Hey Keystone owners, have you guys thought about adding solar to your Keystone product, but you've hesitated because you feel like it's going to be a bigger job than you're willing to take on, or it's just going to be expensive? Well, stick around and I'm going to show you how Keystone has made it not only easy to add solar to your RV, but inexpensive as well. Hey guys, welcome back. So if you thought about adding solar power to your RV and you own a Keystone product, then Keystone has made it pretty easy for you to do so, and actually pretty inexpensive. So if you've purchased your rig in the last few years, there's a good chance that it's already pre-wired. Whether it's a Montana high country, Keystone has added a lot more products to their product line that's going to come pre-wired for solar. So if you bought your rig new, then your dealer should have already pointed out to you that it's pre-wired for solar power. And if they didn't, what you want to look for are two things. Number one, there should be a sticker or two located somewhere on your rig. It's a yellow and a black sticker that says that it's powered by Jonesin Power Products. Jonesin Power Products is the company that Keystone partnered with to engineer the system for the Keystone products for solar power. So just look for that yellow and black sticker. If you bought yours used and there's no stickers, an easy way to tell is to just go up on the roof and look for this docking station or dock that you can pull the cover off, and there's two ports where you can plug the solar panel in using MC4 connectors, which most solar panels come with. So to find your wiring harness for your controller and the wires to go up to the solar panel on the roof, or the dock that's already installed on the roof, just look for the Jonesin Power Products sticker. Ours was right here on this door. It's since then been taken off or fallen off, but ours will be behind this panel in the basement. And if you own a Montana, that's where it should be for yours as well. Any of the other Keystone products, I believe it should be in that area, but just look for the Jonesin Power Products, the yellow and black stickers, and that'll tell you where your wiring harness should be located. So I'm going to pop this panel off real quick and then show you the wiring harness, and then we'll show you just how easy all this system is to put together. Okay, as you can see, I've got the panel popped off. It's just 4 square head screws that hold that on. And if you look in here, behind here, right here zip tied, is your wiring harness for the solar prep. So really all we're going to have to do is just cut that zip tie and then follow where these wires go. The wires that go up obviously to the roof, to the dock up there to plug in the solar panel, and the ones that go over to the other side of the coach go to the battery. So they're going to come in here with a controller and hook that up and mount the panel on the roof and plug that in, and we should be good to go. Okay, so you might be asking, why go with the solar panel? Everybody has a different reason to use solar power in their rig. Everybody uses their rig just a little bit different. If you're a full-timer or even a part-timer and you do some boondocking, that's a good way to keep the batteries charged if you don't have access to shore power, or if you don't have a generator. Sometimes just keeping those batteries up while the thing is in storage is another good idea, especially if you're storing your RV somewhere away from home in a storage yard or something. It'll just kind of help maintain those batteries. So the reason that we decided to go with solar, if you guys watched our video on converting our refrigerator over to a 12-volt compressor system, that reason right there was our number one reason for adding a solar panel to our rig. We spend the winters in Florida, and sometimes we come back up to Ohio for a week or so at a time, and we've done that in the past, and we've come back and our microwave is flashing, which means at some point the power went out. So just for that reason, we decided to add solar to ours, so that'll give us some peace of mind that if for some reason the power does go out while we're gone, you know, we never know when we come back how long it was out, whether it was for 30 seconds or, you know, a whole day. So at least the solar panels down there in Florida will keep the batteries up. So we know the refrigerator is still going to run and we're not going to come back to a mess. So we chose to have our solar installed when we were out getting our refrigerator converted. We found out that JC Refrigeration in Indiana also installs solar. So we got a price sheet from them at that time, and when we compared that price sheet, including their labor rates with what we would have to pay to buy the parts and do it ourselves, it just made sense, since we're only 2 hours away, just to take it over there and let them do it. So we're going to head over there and get that done. One thing that I want to do, I want to give a little plug to JC Refrigeration. As far as customer service goes, those people know the definition of customer service. So one thing that you can do, if you're traveling, you're full-time and you're on the road and you made an appointment with JC Refrigeration, whether it be for your refrigeration or for a solar system, if you get there the night before your appointment, you're more than welcome to boondock in their parking lot, and they also offer electrical hookup there if you need it. That is first come, first serve, so if somebody already has it and hooked up, then obviously you're going to be without the electricity. But they do offer that for you. We have an appointment at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, so I'm going to go over this evening and just kind of boondock in their parking lot so I don't have to get up at 3 in the morning to get ready to go. So we'll see you guys over at JC Refrigeration and show you just how easy this process is to install solar on your Keystone product. Okay guys, there it is, all installed. This is a 300 watt panel. And this should be plenty to keep the batteries charged on our rig, to keep up with the energy that our 12 volt compressor refrigerator is going to draw. Our refrigerator is the primary reason right now to have this solar installed. We may add to this later if we decide to go with, say, a 2 or a 3,000 watt inverter in place of our generator. But the way we travel right now, we don't feel that anything over this 300 watt panel is really necessary. So this is our starting point. So I hope that this short video, and I knew it was going to be a short video because there really, as you can see, there's not a lot involved with upgrading your Keystone product that comes pre-wired for solar. There's really not a lot involved in installing it. Basically, the most labor is drilling the holes and putting the screws in to mount the solar panel to the roof, and then sealing those screw holes up and putting sealant over those screws. That's the bulk of the labor. It took the guy just a matter of just a couple of minutes to wire the controller and mount it to the wall of the basement there. So All in all, from the time that we pulled into the bay and we were done was like an hour. So I had like $90 in labor is all. So I'll go over the price sheet with you guys here, and you can see how maybe that compares to some of the things that you've been looking at. And maybe if you're in the Indiana area, you might decide to just have somebody like JC Refrigeration install it for you.
This is the price sheet for the products, the solar products that JC Refrigeration offers, from their solar panels, their wires and cables if you need them, if your rig is not already pre-wired like ours was, to controllers, breaker boxes. You can see their labor rate is $90 an hour, and they even offer some lithium batteries. So our solar panel here at the top was a 300 watt, which was $210. Our controller was a 30 amp controller for $157, and we had 1 hour of labor. So our total cost out the door was only $482.69.
I have nothing but good things to say about the folks over at JC Refrigeration. You know, not only did they do our solar and do a great job, but if you go to our playlist, you can see we have some modifications and upgrades there as a category, and you can see the refrigeration conversion there, as well as others. And any other modifications that we make to our Montana, we'll video and put there for you. So guys, I appreciate you watching, and as always, if you like the videos that we're putting out, please subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and hit the bell if you want to be notified the next time we put a video out. So have a nice day.